Holy shit. That... I am astounded. Dan from worldofmrgrey. I was just about to start a comments video. And I thought, because there's something I want to check. I want everyone else to comment on as well. From something from Crow of Judas. But I just opened up my email. And I am blown away. I am blown away. I'm going to go through some comments. I started this completely wrong now because I'm blown away at this. I gotta show you this. Sorry. This is the weirdest way I've ever started a video. Someone has emailed me on my worldofmrgrey@gmail.com. I think that's what it is, yes. From Cappy. I'm hopefully going to blur that email out, by the way. And I said a while ago, if you've ever bought a t-shirt, which... Oh, no, I'm not wearing, am I? No, I'm not wearing this, but there. If you've ever bought a t-shirt, send me a photo of you wearing it, because it's for a future video. I just had an email now from someone, and it has blown me away. This is from Cappy. It says, "Hi, Dandalf. I know you wanted photos." Hang on, sorry. Let me just go like that. "I know you wanted photos of the t-shirts, but instead I send you a painting I did. Nothing special, but I hope you like it. It's just a thank you for the vids you make and entertainment you provide. Now, I have something very, very important to tell you. I don't know if I should tell you this, because this is very confidential and top secret. Hopefully I shouldn't be out number. I really shouldn't, but I'm going to tell you. I think you deserve to know. I felt guilty because your content is heavily ghost-driven, so let me help you by suggesting a new topic. Out the top of my head, how about UFOs? Oh, don't worry, they're coming. Nothing like some good old UFO stories. To finalise, I just want to leave you with 2 TV suggestions. The Exorcist TV series. I've never watched it. I've always wanted to watch it. And to open your appetite for the new content, Project Blue Book. I'm very aware of that. Anyway, hope you enjoy the painting, and I apologise for the ranting. Cheers, K Inc. P.S. It's okay. Is it okay if I post the painting on Instagram says it has your face? First of all, Cappy, before I show this, you can absolutely post this on wherever you want. It has blown me away. I gotta show you this. Alright, I scrolled down. I thought, it's a weird painting. And then I clicked on it. Look at this. Look at that. That has blown me away. Hang on. I gotta show this full bloody screen. I am blown away. I'm gonna hide my stupid face a minute. That has blown me away. Look at that. That is amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it. Cappy, as someone who draws myself, not myself, but I draw when I have time, I absolutely love this. This is one of the best things anyone has ever sent me. I am blown away by this. Look at it. This little animal with his little knife. That's bloody brilliant. That is amazing. I can't stop looking at it. That's blown me away, that is... I can't get over it. I cannot get over that at all. Cappy, hopefully you see this. First of all, yes, you can post that any way you want. That is amazing. If you don't mind, if you will allow me, let me know in an email or on a comment here or something. If you don't mind, I'm going to print that out. Because I work in a printing company. That is amazing. I didn't mean to start the video like this. I was literally just about to check my emails before I went with the comments video. And this has blown me away. I wish I could make it bigger. Look. Can I move it like that? Look at that. That's amazing. I am blown away. Look at Animal's face. That is so good. Even got my bushy eyebrows and everything. I am blown away by that. I can't say I'm blown away enough about that. That is one of the best things anyone has ever sent me. Honestly, I can't say enough how happy I am for that. That is amazing. I've had people draw things for me, of me, a couple of times now, like maybe 2 or 3 times, and they've all been really good, but I have to say this has blown me away. Oh, but anyway, I didn't mean to start the video like I was going to go through a comments video. That is amazing, and thank you very much. I am absolutely blown away, and let me know. I really want to show people that, so I'm hopefully you'll allow me to show people that. I hope you don't mind. That's blown me away. But anyway, how are we all? Just left a massive smile on my face now. Fair play. Hope we're all good. This is going to be probably a short comments video because I just want to go through a few things. I was going to go do a live video, but I didn't let anyone know in advance. So I thought if I do it now, probably people probably won't turn up. So I didn't want to do a short notice. But so I thought I'd do a quick comments video. Thanks to everyone, by the way, who has signed up to my membership. I really appreciate it. You have no idea how much. And to my Patreon, I really appreciate it all the same. And so the people who don't sign up or can't sign up, I appreciate you all the same. First of all, a couple of things. Before we get to the crux of the comments, I want everyone to go to Creaky Blinder's channel. My boy Creaky Blinder, he's having a bit of a shit time at the moment. And he posted this earlier that I've been struggling for a few weeks now, but I've been spiraling as far as my mental health goes and finally cracked. The reason there was only one video last week was that I had a series of panic attacks which got worse and closer together until I finally collapsed on Sunday morning. Doctors were contacted and I ended up being put on heart tablets as my blood pressure is through the roof. Yeah, he's having a bit of a shit time. If you don't know who he is, he's the Creaky Blinder. He's a fellow Welshman. And he makes like sort of fighting the flat earth videos. But I want everyone, if you can, I'm going to link it down below. Just go to this little page here. And if you've never seen him before, sub to him. But just leave him a little nice comment. Because, everyone needs a bit of lift now and again. So I'm going to post his channel down below. The Creaky Blinder. He's a funny guy. I like him. I've been a fan of his for a while now. And he's a fellow Welshman. And yeah. And also, before we go further as well, there's one comment I want to get to actually. First, I saw this morning before I went to work. I'll get to the other comments in a bit now, but I just want to pick out a few which I saw before I went to work this morning. It's from Beardo, Get Scared. That's all you get heart from me. Mr. Grey, I was trying to find an email address to contact you. It's in my about page. It's world@mrgrey. Let me just check that. I'm sure it is. world@mrgrey at gmail.com. Is it? Yes. It's in my about page on my YouTube channel. It's called worldofmrgrey at gmail.com. That's my email address if you ever want to get in touch with me. And I know a few people have emailed me, and I do try to get to them. It's just I have a lot to come through, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, I think it's great that people email me, take the time out of their day to email me. And I do try to get back to them. If I haven't got back to you yet, I will. I will get back to you. Been a fan for a while. Despite being a paranormal investigator, I also do reaction videos. I reacted to a My Seed. I think he means Mine Seed from what I looked at earlier. For 3 videos I was sold in. The 4th video, same thing. Great production, sound atmosphere. Oh wait, but one ball was supposed to move and I saw 3 move. 2 were a weird glitch. Oh, and a square appeared for a frame like some sort of mask. Thanks to your videos, I saw this BS for what it is. I also, in my reaction, got annoyed. Now, I have some pretty brutal comments. I have removed the ones insulting my weight, accent, and apparent smell. I've also been told you debunked the same video, but in a different place. Firstly, any advice on how to deal with the negativity? Secondly, I'm also Welsh, actually looking for a bit of help. Well, first of all, right, I have seen his... He doesn't know this, but I have watched a couple of his videos quite a few times. I quite like it. I think I watched like a gaming video a while back, but he started doing reaction videos like News Top 5, playing Phasmophobia. I love that game. Paranormal investigation. So I want everyone to go to Beardo Reacts. Like I said, he is a fellow Welshman. Go show him some love. Tell him I sent you. Tell him I said hello. And yeah, he does some interesting videos. I like his videos. Scary video reaction. News Top 5. Dare you click? I click.
Now, I've moved my camera on my reaction video screen because somebody told me it kept getting in the way. So let's go.
Beardo Reacts. But anyway, I'm not going to watch that because he's basically he's reacting to a video. I'm not going to react to him reacting to a video. Right? So, but again, I'm going to link his channel down below. Please go there, like and subscribe, whatever you want to do. And then just tell him I said hello. Go show some love. But I do actually want to get to his last part of the comment where he says, I have some pretty brutal comments. I've removed the ones insulting my weight, accent, and the apparent smell. I've also been told you debunked. Right, now the comments. Firstly, any advice on how to deal with negativity? It's different for everyone, I think. I mean, I don't remove comments. I always say I keep everything up, even the ones calling me the worst things ever. I keep them all up. It's just the way I am. I sort of like, I'm not a confrontational person, but I tend to thrive a bit on confrontation. It's weird. something clicks in my head sometimes, especially like same thing happens in work. If someone says something nasty to me, but if like says you've done this wrong, I'm like, no, I haven't done that wrong. It's correct. And then it'll click, and then like I said, people deal with negativity differently. I mean, obviously, face to face is different. I always say this. I always say a lot of people there's negative comments and then there's arsehole comments, right? Negative comments are different. It could be like disagreeing with you. It's not a negative. It's just a disagreement, right? Those kind of comments, I have a lot, which is fine. But the arsehole comments, I like to call the one, calling you, insulting your weight, your accent. First of all, it's a Welsh accent. I like my accent. There's nothing I can do about it. But insulting your weight is the only way I can, in my way of dealing with comments like that, is hitting them head on. That's the only way I can think from my perspective. Like I said, that might be different for some people. Some people like to delete their video comments, negative comments, and that's totally fine if you want to do that. But for me, I find it better I find them funny. I think the only way to get around those kind of comments is to find humor in them. Because if some guy is, comments at me, you're nothing but a bald ginger little wanker. First of all, he's right. I'm not little, but I'm a bald ginger wanker, definitely. At the end of the day, comments like that, this is where you gotta deal with them. The comments like that, one, they're just faceless comments. They don't know you personally, right? And two, they are only commenting something like that because you have just blown their world reality about something they watched or something they like. So you just got to take the comments, like I said, in the way I take them is humorously. I find humor in them all the time. I think they're hilarious, and you just got to not thinking about them. You just got to remember that it's just some guy or some person, whatever, who doesn't know you. But it's just assuming just by going on one video, your entire life choices. So I wouldn't worry about it. And, when it comes to weight, who cares? Who cares? Christ, I mean, I go to the gym a lot, but I still got like a tubby stomach, which does my head in. I've tried for years to get abs. I can't do it. It's really hard. I like my food too much. But honestly, when it comes to comments on YouTube, I call them keyboard warriors. They're faceless comments. I wouldn't worry about them too much, but if you want to delete them, that's fine. But like I said, the way I deal with them, I put them in a comments video and I have a good old laugh with them. I think that's the only way I can deal with them. I haven't come across a comment which has depressed me yet. I'm sure there are some. But I've come across plenty of comments where I'll think about it. And I think I'll see a comment, like, especially before I go to work, because I'm always having a shit time in work, but whenever I see a comment, I'm driving to work like, oh, motherfucker, I can't believe he said that. And then I'm thinking about it, and then I'll get to the point where I'm thinking, why am I getting worked up about that comment? The person doesn't know me. He's obviously talking bollocks. Why am I getting worked up? And then I added the comment into a video, and all is well. That's the only way I deal with it. Like I said, people deal with things differently. But I don't know, that's the only advice I can give, really, just that they don't know you. They're just someone behind a keyboard who has taken their time. Don't forget now, they've taken their time to comment on your video. So one, you've got that click. You've got the click for the algorithm of the view, right? So you've got that. Two, they don't show their face. The people who comment on them most of the time don't show their faces. And three, you don't know what that commenter is going through. Maybe he's having he or she is having a tough time in life and just decided to lash out. It happens, unfortunately. As far as dealing with them, my way of dealing with them is hitting them head on in the comment section or in a video. That's the only advice I can give you, but I appreciate the comments. Right, I'm actually boiling. Hang on, sorry. Like I said, this is only a short one. I'm going to go through a couple of comments. I'm already going for 20 minutes. I didn't plan to go this long. I've literally done one thing. But we're just going to go through a few select ones, okay? First one from Nat Morgan Freeman. says, I just watched Casper Sight's video where he's reacting to this, and I thought, I'm pretty sure Dan already covered this one. Sure enough, always funny reading the comments, 100% legit, and this can't be fake. And first of all, you get hot. And he's talking about, if you see that there, is when I covered 30 East Drive. Not the investigation I went with the Ouija Brothers, when I covered a video, I think it was on Slaptime on Nuke's Top 5, over a year ago, I think it was, or maybe 2 years ago, I can't remember. And it was the person going through 30 East Drive at night, filming it, and supposedly on a live. I think it was on a live. But she's going through, and there's one part where she says, I just heard something down the stairs, but before that you see her flick a coin down the stairs. She doesn't realise her hand is out, or still in frame. I thought it was hilarious, and I soon found out that the person who made that video was Carol, the next door, the caretaker of the house. I think she lives next door. And apparently, from what someone told me, she did it as a wind-up. I don't know. But I did see Casper Sight's video about that yesterday, actually. And I watched it. The reason I watched it is because, obviously, I instantly recognised it when I saw the thumbnail. I thought it'd be interesting. I can't remember what he was watching. Casper Sight was reacting to a Top 5 channel. I can't remember which one, unfortunately. But I watched the whole video. One, because I just enjoyed them anyway. But I watched it to see if the video he was watching would have the coin flick in it, and it didn't. it didn't. It did. Whoever that Top 5 channel was, I don't know if they did it or the person who edited the video cut out the coin flip, so he didn't see that part. Casper Sight Ben didn't see that part, unfortunately. But I did go through the comments to see if anyone would say, "Oh, I've seen this video with the coin flip," but nobody did, unfortunately. So, but yeah. SOS Legio Primus says, I bet you like Shane Madey's summary of the findings evidence in the Whaley House episode. They commented on the Watcher Ghost Files breakdown analysis I did the other day. If you haven't seen it yet, I've linked that down below. I really enjoyed making that one, and episode 2 will be out soon. I haven't seen the Whaley House one yet. I think that's the latest one. I haven't watched that yet. I'm still catching up on stuff, but I'm loving the series, by the way. Ghost Files, if you don't know, it is Shane Madey and Ryan Bergara, who previously were in BuzzFeed Unsolved, and now they got their own channel, and they're back doing paranormal investigations. I love it. It's so enjoyable, and I've started doing breaking down analysis on those videos. I haven't got the copyright yet. Thank you if you've ever seen this. Watcher and Ghost Files, and Ryan and Shane. I'm sure you've watched every single one of my videos. But yeah, I love the series. But I have not watched the Whaley House yet. Big Ron says, newcomer to the channel, welcome. Again on the Ghost Files, and in that video we went through there was a few photos submitted to the Watcher, which I covered, and I can't remember exactly what I said. I should have said this in the video, because it's exactly what it is. It's pareidolia. And he basically says, these pictures could also be pareidolia. 100% pareidolia. Pareidolia, for those who don't know, you can have audio pareidolia and visual pareidolia. Pareidolia, basically, you see faces in something which doesn't have a face, like wallpaper, or well, there's a face, but I can't really say you can't see a face, but there's definitely a face there. Definitely has a face there, you know. But pareidolia is basically you look at the wallpaper, you look at the clouds, and you'll see a face. Your brain is just programmed that way over 500,000 years of evolution. And same with audible pareidolia is why these EVPs, when you see the text on screen, you hear it and you think, oh yeah, it does say that. That's audible pareidolia. But yeah, I didn't say that in the video. That's exactly what was going on. Oh, and Big Ron also as well. I didn't see it. Sorry, I only just saw it. I appreciate the I think it's a thanks, is it? I'm not sure. I appreciate the thanks, Big Ron. Lloyd Sabin says, and they commented on the Hereditary video, which was a couple of days ago, and it's basically my personal review on the film Hereditary. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. And they say, great idea for your series. Hereditary scared the bejesus out of me. Scariest movie for me in a few years. Would love to see you cover The Witch and The Lighthouse too. Movies I love as well. I'm a big movie guy, and I'm hoping to do more of them over the next week or so. I've seen The Witch. I thought it was alright. I don't know. It's a bit strange. Maybe I need to go back and watch it. Maybe I was hungover at the time. I don't know. I did enjoy it. But it was some parts okay. But The Lighthouse, I only recently watched that within the last year. I actually made a video about it, or Yeah, I did, yeah. I made a video about it. I loved the lighthouse. I loved the lighthouse, in fact. Where is it? I did my own rendition as well. Because I was just so impressed with that film. Where is it? There it is. For what you are about to see is the best acting you will ever see. I'm not an actor. But after watching The Lighthouse, I just had to. Are you ready for this? This is my impersonation of Willem Dafoe. Ready?
Hark! Hark! Triton hark! Bellow bid our fathers the Sea King from the death's full fire. In his fury, black waves teeming with salt foam to smother this young mouth with pungent slime, to choke ye, gorging on your organs till you turn blue and bloated with bilge and brine and can scream no more, only when he, crowned in cockle shells with slithering tentacle tail and seeming beard, for the harpies and the soul of the dead sailors,
the harpies and the soul,
and claw and feed, only to be lapped up and swallowed by the infinite waters of the dread emperor himself.
I had so much fun making that. So yeah, I like The Lighthouse. See, sometimes I'll get an idea in my head where there's like a silly dance video or something, and like I'm in work thinking about it all day. I'm like, oh, I need to make that when I get home. But yes, Chad Godsey says, and it's a good idea actually, because there's a lot of comments in there which I do actually want to go through on the Watcher episode which I made, because there's a few comments, like some of them pointing stuff out I might have missed. It'd be an interesting video to go through in the comment section of my own video. It's weird. Chad Godsey says, I hope you know that you'll have to make a comments video for this video. Well, I'm making a comments video for this video about that video very soon. Dawn K, I'm so glad I found your channel. New sub, well done. I appreciate it and thank you. Yeah, David says, and again on the Watcher episode I made, as an American, you saying he's just taking a piss. I was saying taking the piss, but yeah. Just means something totally different as I heard it. Well, I'm not sure if a lot of people who don't live in the UK don't know when I say he's taking the piss. It basically means he's joking. Or is he being serious? He's not being serious. It's like someone says, I flew up to Mount Everest with my feathered wings the other day. So you'd be like, is he taking a piss? This is interesting because I've seen a few comments saying when, in the Watcher episode I made, there was a part where there was a hum in the morgue, and I said, and I wasn't 100% on this, but it's probably cars passing on the road outside, not directly outside, but it's like a dual carriageway not far away. And this is a comment from Robert's Infinite Realms, and they say, so Waverly Hills is in my state and I have been there with ghost hunters, and you're totally correct on off sounds being from the road nearby. It took 45 seconds for me to figure that one out, when there apparently the investigators thought I scared the shadows they saw because I ran straight towards them when someone said, oh my god, there's a shadow there. Yes, it's a creepy place, but I witnessed nothing, and I've had some what I consider paranormal encounters. Waverly is the clearest example of a legend overshadowing reality. Just saying, I'm no expert either. When you say Waverly is the clearest example of a legend overshadowing the reality, I know exactly what you mean, because I've been to quite a few places, supposedly the most haunted places in the UK, because I haven't been anywhere else yet. I've had a great time there. Like, whenever I've gone to these places, they're the quietest, most coziest places I've been to. Even when I did the urban exploring stuff, and the places I would go to on my own, by the way, I never took anyone, I always went on my own. And they were some of the darkest, decrepit places I've ever been in. And before I went there, I've looked them up and like, oh, this is supposedly haunted by the black monk who roams these little tunnels. And I'm like there with my little bloody GoPro. I thought, that's just a nice day out. so I don't know. I think that happens a lot with especially like the famous places. Like you say, the legend hypes those places up so much that a lot of people go there, they get overhyped and they think, oh my god, everything is a ghost. But then someone like me will go there and probably just have a good time. And the final one, because I wanted to keep this short, but it's definitely not short, is from Elaine Online, and they commented on my definition of insanity, the angriest video, Escape the Backrooms. Not many people watch my gaming stuff, but that was one I put out the other day with me and Rich getting extremely angry, and I appreciate everyone who watched it. And they say, oh my god, Rich actually swear. You honestly swears like a bloody trooper. Can definitely relate to the frustration of getting stuck on a level. Dan and Rich calm voice. I'm so angry. Classic. I appreciate everyone who watches my gaming stuff. I know a lot of you don't, but I appreciate everyone who does. But anyway, like I said, this was only going to be a short one, and I went a bit off topic in a few places. Especially that drawing at the beginning, that blew my mind. Blew my little tiny bloody mind, that is. But I'm going to be back on episode 2 of The Watcher soon. Breakdown analysis. Hopefully, what day are we on? Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after, I don't know. And I'm going to have another movie review up soon as well. And any suggestions? Leave them down below in the comment section. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you liked this video. Leave a sub if you're new to my channel. I do this quite often. And that's it. Thanks for watching. And bye, guys.